To be honest, I mean, I kind of knew it because of my corporate like life, I guess you could say, because of digital marketing. But I will say most of what I learned, I don't feel like was from the job or it, also it definitely wasn't from school. I remember I had one class on digital marketing that actually still makes me mad. So like it definitely wasn't from that. I mostly learned what I did like through podcasts, honestly. I learned a ton through podcasts, and I usually prefer podcasts because working out or on a drive, commute, you can still listen. But yeah, my main website, which, and just to be clear, the reason, if anybody doesn't know, I don't disclose this anymore because I did at one point and I got like some copycats coming in, and I don't like that. So that's why I don't disclose the website. But my main website, that particular one, when I started it, it was actually just based on, and I'm not kidding when I say this, there was a need, somebody in my father had gotten remarried and there was a need in the family for someone to be able to get a job, and they had certain things going on out externally that were influencing that. So I basically went out and I said, okay, well, what other websites are out there to help with this type of situation? That individual was having a really hard time. I couldn't find a really good resource. There was a few others out there, which there's a lesson in that. If it's already been done, most of the things you come up with will be done at some point already, but that doesn't mean they can't be better. So at that point in time, I basically looked and I saw what was out there. I was like, I really think I can make something better. And I legitimately at that time was building it to help that individual. And I was thinking maybe one day I'll make like $500 a month, maybe, I have no idea. And here I am now. I don't even know what that website probably pulls in like 10 to 12,000 a month or something like that. So, but yeah, like the keywords, I only knew what my competitors were doing, and I only knew to do what they were doing, but do it a little bit better. So it was like, I didn't really have a specific set of keywords. I kind of did something which I'm sure we'll talk about. Like I work in systems. That's like the way that I am. I probably should have been a project manager, to be honest with you. But that's kind of how my brain works, is like, how can we do something, create an outline for it or a template for it, and do that, and then get it to a certain quality standard, and then do that over and over and over and over and over. So I did that with the keywords. It was more like covering information for all 50 states of the United States with a certain content template to fully cover that information, move on. And then it was like, okay, we're done with that part of it. Let's go to this other area where we can do 50 more pages on specific information for all 50 states, do that, and then let's move to this, so it was kind of like the systematic way of doing it. But I started with one and I built that out. I built it better than what they were doing. I didn't really have like a list of keywords, so to speak. Like nowadays I usually do. In that particular instance though, I didn't, because I didn't really, I knew kind of here's my targets, but I didn't really have like, it was really to help someone. Now I try to focus my stuff on really genuinely helping people, and usually good things happen from there. So.
Right.